Hey guys, how's it going? It's Python and welcome back to some more Haikyu Fly High on the channel. Today we are on JP for the new SP School Festival Oikawa that just dropped, and I already did a summoning video on him. I already recorded it, but I'm not putting it out there because I seem to be half asleep during that video. So, I mean, if you guys really want it, maybe I will, but I'd rather not, to be honest with you. But Oikawa is here. We're going to take a look at his skills because he seems very, very scary because of the Halloween costume, but because he's also really good. Honestly, he might be the best setter in the game. He's got the power attack playstyle, so that's gonna work really well. We're gonna start off, I'm gonna start off reading all of the skills. We're gonna start off with the passives, and then I'm gonna try and simplify it for you guys and kind of tell you how he works. So let's start off with the first passive, which increases Oikawa's toss by 10%. At the start of the rally, the teammate diagonally opposite of Oikawa gains the exhibit effect. So this effect lasts until that member leaves the court, so you kind of don't want that member to get swapped out with the libero because that counts as leaving the court, I believe. And the teammate with the exhibit effect, while the teammate is with the exhibit effect, he gains 30% awareness, 30% reaction, and all main stats increase by 30%. I believe the term is reaction, but essentially awareness is critical crit rate, and reaction is crit rate for defensive skills. So crit rate for attacking skills and for defensive skills, and main stats by 30% when he gets the exhibit effect. When he touches the ball, Oikawa, or all allies gain 1 stack of the attack rhythm, and for each stack of the attack rhythm, the awareness of all allied members on the court is increased by 1%, and it stacks up to 10. And when Oikawa is on the court, when an ally member activates a special move, you gain 1 stack of the attack rhythm. So how you get stacks of the attack rhythm is every time Oikawa touches the ball, or every time a teammate uses a special move when Oikawa is on the court, you gain a stack of the attack rhythm. And he can stack up to 10% awareness for the whole team. However, it ties into the second passive skill, so we're gonna look at the surf skill a bit later, but the second passive skill we're gonna take a look at now. So while Oikawa's on the court, when an ally member spikes, either power attack or quick attack, if the number of stacks on the attack rhythm is 6 or more, all of the attack rhythm is consumed, and Oikawa gains 1 stack of the leading effect, which is very important, up to 5 stacks. So for each stack of the attack rhythm consumed, the power of the spike is going to increase by 15% of the power attack or quick attack of the member using the spike. So that's actually really, really strong. For each stack of the leading, which of course you get by giving up the attack rhythm. So for each stack of the leading that Oikawa has, the awareness of the ally member increases. So the first stack is increased by 40, the second stack by 30, the third stack by 20, and the fourth stack by 10%. So you can get a maximum of 100%, right? If you've got 4 stacks on the leading effect on Oikawa, which of course takes the attack rhythm into account. Right, where was I? And it also increases Oikawa's power by 15% to a maximum of 60 for each stack. So he can get an extra 60% power, which is really, really important to keep in mind. Now, when the number of stacks on the lead effect reaches 5, when a member with the, up to 4, you get the 100% awareness increase and Oikawa's power increase. So when you reach the 5th stack of lead, when a member with the exhibit trait, which was from the first skill, which was the player diagonal to Oikawa. So when you have 5 leading effects on Oikawa and the player with the exhibit trait scores, Oikawa's power is increased by 15% to a maximum of 60, and it resets skill cooldown. I don't know what skill cooldown this is. I believe it's either for Oikawa. Is it for Oikawa or for the teammate? If it's for the teammate, that seems very broken. That seems very good. So this is how you get the leading effect, essentially. So to sum it up, every time Oikawa touches the ball, or a member uses a skill when Oikawa is on the court, all team members will gain a stack of what's it called? Oh my god, of attack rhythm, and each stack increases your awareness of the whole team by 1%, maximum of 10. Then when you have 6 or more, and you use a spike, a power attack or a quick attack, you can consume all of them to give Oikawa a stack of leading. And once the stack of leading reaches 5, when the player with the exhibit effect, which you get from the first skill, of course, which is the player diagonal to Oikawa from the beginning of the game, when he scores, you increase Oikawa's power by an extra 15%, all the way up to 60. So yeah, this is how it works. Essentially, you gain attack rhythm, and then you convert it into the leading effect for Oikawa, which comes in handy in skill 2, which is kind of like the reason why, and this is what I wanted to talk about, and I didn't mention at the beginning, is you are Oikawa dead? And the thing about you are Oikawa is that he's got a very powerful serve, and he's probably the best server in the game. Well, this Oikawa now, on the serve skill, says that Oikawa performs a jump serve with 160% of the serve power. Now, this is a lot lower, and if the result is a service ace, it resets the cooldown of the serve. Now, that's really good, but it's a much lower percentage than the regular ult from Oikawa. I believe it starts at 260. I could be wrong. I could be wrong, but I believe it starts at 260, but the maximum I think is 320 at level 5, so if you don't have dupes, it doesn't matter, but that's the max you can go to. However, when the number of stacks on the leading effect reaches 5, the power of the serve is increased by 150, up to 310, so it goes to 310. So no dupe Oikawa with the leading effect at 5 gets a 310% serve when the UR Oikawa with no dupes has like a 260 or a 2 whatever it is. Let me actually check. 260, right? So this is already better if you have the leading effect at 5. So maybe it's not the best idea to start with Oikawa as your server. You kind of want to get him in late game as your server, but maybe you should kind of start with him as a server. Now the thing is, he actually has a bone skill with Kageyama as well, which increases the stats of the other person depending on who serves first. So if Kageyama serves first, I believe Oikawa gets a bunch of stats, and vice versa. So maybe you can get Kageyama to serve first and then get Oikawa as like your third or second server. That would be interesting to try for sure. But yeah, he's really good. And let's take a look at the ult. Of course, is the set. So is the toss. So Oikawa performs a toss with a power of 260 of the toss. The opponent's back row players receive is reduced by 20%, and this effect lasts until the ball goes over the net twice. If the ally who makes the first spike, whether it's a power attack or quick attack after Oikawa tosses the ball, has the exhibit effect, I believe, the opponent's frontline player's block is reduced by 20%. This effect lasts until the ball goes over the net twice. And when activated for the first time in each set, allies gain 5 stacks of attack rhythm. Wow, I didn't... Oh my god. Right, I'm just putting this together. This is gonna work a lot quicker than I thought because of the ult. Okay, right, the ult is really, really good. So, yeah, this is crazy. This is actually nuts. He seems like the best setter in the game. I don't know. He seems absolutely amazing. Let's take a look at a quick look at his memory as well. Which one is it? Oh my god. Here we go. Nope. Alright, so his memory says that it increases his toss by 12%. And at the start of the rally, if the number of stacks on attack rhythm of an ally exceeds 2, while this memory is set, it increases the attack of the player, power attack, quick attack, toss, serve, awareness, power, and attack technique by 10%, and it lasts for a rally. That's amazing. That's actually amazing. That's really good. Okay, so Oikawa seems absolutely broken, unless I've misinterpreted something. He seems very good. He seems absolutely crazy. So for me, I don't know if Oikawa is finished now, but I do think that this Oikawa is much better. And obviously, the person that you want to give the first skill to, the exhibit effect, or whatever it's called, maybe that's not the right translation, but you know, the opposite, the diagonally opposite teammate, that will most likely be Iwaizumi. So obviously it works really well with Ushijima, right? Because it gives, like, he gives so much awareness increase, which Ushijima just lives on that. He just absolutely lives off of that. So yeah, so it will it's gonna work really well with Ushijima, but you probably want it with Iwaizumi when it comes out in 2 weeks time, because yeah, that's probably gonna be the best unit to use it with, you could imagine. So really excited about that, to see how well they work together. Thank you guys for watching. Hopefully you kind of understood, and hopefully this kind of makes sense to you. And yeah, he seems really good. And if you got Oikawa, I don't know what you do from here. I personally do. I do have Oikawa. I haven't gone for any dupes on my main account, so yeah, I will probably still grab this Oikawa when he comes out, because he seems really good. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye bye.